right, and a very good evening to all of you, the 29th of June 2020. We've got Craig on standby and Binsk, Anderson Henderson, the legend himself. Hello, Lisa. Nice to see you, Aquarius. Good to see you this evening. I hope that you guys are well for a Monday. Mondays aren't quite as blah as they used to be for me, especially when you're retired. But it was a busy day on the Rancho. D is just having something to eat. We had a lot of stuff to do to get accomplished today. Push back the harvest of the plums till tomorrow. The way D is enjoying the plums, I don't know if they'll be I don't know what'll be left on there. Hello, Hot Frog. How are you? Nice to see you. I don't think he's ever had a Japanese plum before, and I think he really enjoyed how juicy they are. They're not like the traditional plums that you get in a store. And if you're coming in, please hit the thumbs up button. Nocturnal, good to see you. Blackhearted, how are you tonight? Nice to see you. And Nocturnal, yeah. Um, Yeah, quite a few things to go over tonight. A camera. We got the whole ghost thing. Hey, Peachy Pie, which I'm still a little shaky about that. Last night we'll tear into that a little bit. Hello, Eddie. Good to see you. And yeah, thumbs up are appreciated if you're coming in. Just take a second. Hey, Sunny Girl. I see when a ghost going to the Rancho. Yeah, there's something else to worry about in my life. Between Cornholio, thank you, Anderson. Between Cornholio and the craziness of everything that's gone on in the world, our cultural revolution, it's a lot to take into this old mind, let me tell you. So, as you guys saw, I don't know if you saw the video today. For a while, I've had projects stacked up. I kind of knew they were out there. Electrical projects. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Missy. Electrical. I'm not sure if it was a poltergeist. Hey, Tara. How are you? Get into that in a couple minutes. But if you don't, I don't live out in the Shine Shack. I live in the main Ponderosa house here on the Rancho. And I don't always know what goes on there, but things have been getting progressively worse with the electrical system out there. But we got that thing back 100% now. Hello, Bella Grace. Good to see you. Pretty easy, too. I thought it would be a little more involved getting that circuit going for that other thing of others set. There's two sets of lights in there. But we managed to knock that off. I also upgraded things. I'm not, hey Jen, GE says, so plums are really prunes and he can't stop eating. I don't think he'd ever had them before. And the plums were very, I think they surprised him. And every day he goes out there and he's watching those, keeping an eye on those peaches. Hi, Linda. How are you? It's nice to see you, Tara and Exploring Ginger. Good to see you. I hope that you are doing well tonight. Bella Grace, especially a shout out to you, honey, of course, with all the medical situation you're going through with Missy's pop, the medical situation there's a lot going on. Yeah, the likes are appreciated, guys. If you're coming in to hit the thumbs up button, thank you for watching this afternoon's video. But I don't want Dee to be shaving at the kitchen sink and out in the Shine Shack. But parts fail, electrical parts, and that GFI, that ground fault interrupter circuit, obviously failed. After a lot of years. Hello, Jewel. Good to see you. And Ms. Linda, nice to see you. Good evening to you tonight. Charla, good to see you. Thank you, 7 Miles. It was a good day. People commented over the last month, particularly Rosie, we can always tell what kind of day you're having. You always wear it on your face there. Like, really? So did I look scared out of my, did I look concerned this morning? Yeah. Yeah. Let me stress that again. Yeah. 4 o'clock in the morning, get up to do my business, have a little drink of water in the middle of the night, and all the lights are on out back, and I see something floating from the back to the front, And wow, it's on at that point, and it's on at that point in time. Yeah, D will be. Yeah, you can't wait for the peaches. He's enjoying some dinner. We clipped a few trees and did some other things around here today, so it was good to get caught up. There's always so much to do here. Every year when we have the fruit harvest, the trees explode in size. We've got squash on now. We've got tomatoes that are getting close. The garden is doing fantastic. Carrots, so many things are popping up there. It's a good time, but it's also a time I'm looking forward to the road, as is D. And I'm continuing to do some more research about the places we may be going. I'm not going to make this a cornholio chat tonight. We did that last night. Just suffice to say, the news continues to worsen almost by the hour with the rate of infection. I guess we've lost control of a good section of the. I guess we lost control of a good section of the country here as far as cornholio is concerned. I mean, out in California, it's, as you know, it's mandatory that masks be worn now. So I don't know. As I said last night, my biggest fear is, here's the, my biggest, so there you are. My biggest fear is to get on the road and then have something that comes down that forces us to come home. I'm going to talk, I'm only going to give a teaser tonight. I'm going to tell you what I bought tomorrow, and D is, I think, one to see it happy that the decision button was finally...
You finally made it.
Finally made it. You didn't think it would happen. Hey, Penny Pincher. Hello, Leisure. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that tomorrow and disclose. But it's not, decisions don't come easy to me.
Nope.
I've done 2 years with a cell phone camera now. I started out with a little GE point and shoot. Back in 2013, I went to a Panasonic Handycam. From there, I graduated to the GoPro Silver 4, which I thought was outstanding back in 2015. I did about 3 years with that GoPro and probably 3,000 videos with that camera. And then I made the big mistake of purchasing a big Olympus camera with all these lenses, and I got tired of trucking around a production studio when I would travel. I'd have this bag that would have 6 or 7 lenses. I'd buy some of these old vintage lenses off of eBay, and it got so out of control one day. I'm the kind of person, I just hit a point and I pick up I just listed everything on eBay, and I was lucky I got a good I got a good price for it, and I blew all that stuff out. You know why? Because cell phones had gotten that good. By 2016, I thought to myself, why in the hell am I trucking around a whole studio of gear? And sometimes kind of looking like a kook out there on the streets. Hi, Patricia. How are you?
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Sean. How you doing? Good to see you. Hello, Karen Smith. Do you recommend a good vintage turntable? I tell you, the Technics are the ones to go for. They're expensive, but they're really great units. If you're going to travel a lot, you know, it's one thing if you're Peter McKinnon or Casey Neistat and you're putting up maybe a video every week or something like that. That's a different story. You can invest the time, you can truck the gear around. But if you're a heavy uploader like I am on a daily basis, it's too much. It's too much to take all of that gear. Although I was tempted to jump back into the pixels. Although I did, I was tempted. There's the fireworks here, starting early tonight.
Man.
Welcome aboard. Thank you for today.
Oh, no problem.
Are you happy out there now? You got full lighting and
everything's tip top. Yeah. Now I could shave in the bathroom.
I couldn't believe how
I
clean
was using
that.
my cell phone and I'm going like this.
I'll tell you, it's nice to have you living there, D, because you are so neat and tidy and everything. But I'll talk a little bit about more about the camera, but it's comfortable. We upgraded the lights here. What I also did, how you doing, Noreen? Hi, Joey D. Was also step up that light bulb on the front porch. You guys have seen when I come home in the dark here to the Rancho, there ain't no street light in this section,
No.
and somebody could jump out from anywhere. It's a little freaky. How you doing, Monkey Boy? It's a little freaky, and I upgraded that to a 100-watt bulb. Let's see. Jerry said I had the foot of my bed sink in like somebody sat in the corner and was wide awake, and so was my fiance. It's weird. Weird stuff goes on. So, have you seen anything strange? Hi, Cheryl. Have you seen anything strange?
Never in my life.
Never in your life.
No. Never seen aliens, UFOs, or anything.
Man, sometimes, I'm not a big believer in that stuff. I like to go for scientific explanations to things, but I'll be darned at 4 a.m. in the morning. Every damn light is on outside. And usually that means it ain't a damn cat, because a cat may trigger one or two lights.
Right.
Usually means there's somebody creeping around the property, which means I have to go grab my 9mm and be ready to defend home and hearth. Well, I didn't quite get to that point. I tell you, I was kind of frozen in my tracks looking out. I saw something white that was changing its shape. It was moving about the place where the mulberry tree was, and the wind was whipping pretty good yesterday. And this thing was not whipping with the wind, like a bag would be whipping.
Right.
This thing was like changing form, and it had a certain amount. It wasn't very opaque. In other words, you could kind of see through the thing, and I was like, what the hell is that? It's like a big piece of tissue. Uh, and, I took about 4 steps out on the back deck. And I mean, I don't want to be eaten by a ghost, right? Just throw my,
Yeah.
like something out of a Pac-Man game, out there and just stick my face and go toe to toe with a ghost. But I peeked around the corner of where the little gate is and looked out where the cars were parked cars out front, and the lights were on out there too. And I saw this thing kind of just move over top of the gate. Now, before it was low to the ground, like 2 feet, so it couldn't have gone through the gate, but yet, I don't know. It seemed to go low again when it came. Like, I don't think the thing went over and then back down and started moving, and it just moved on out. And by the time it got to the end of the driveway, it just kind of disappeared.
That's strange.
That's strange. I mean, I know you said when the lights click on at night and you're sleeping, you're like...
If I wake up, I'm running outside wondering who's messing with my bike.
Hi, Pocket Change. Yeah, it is. It is a beautiful night here. No, I'm not. I'm not one giving screaming. Sean says the ghost of Santa Rosa, devastating blow after the great earthquake. Yeah. Karen said, well, I was somebody today said, why didn't you call 911 and the cops? It's like, okay, hi, I got a little problem here. I had a ghost sighting. That's cool, don't call again. Yeah, probably a skinwalker. So please thumbs up if you're coming in. Much appreciated. I used to call people at the exact same time they were calling me. Yeah, that happens too. Sometimes something's wrong in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters, exactly. I don't know what it is, Kit and Cat. Kit and Cat will tell you I've kind of transitioned to be from one that poo-pooed aliens and things, and now I'm a little more open-minded about weird stuff. Weird stuff going on. How you doing, Carla Jordan? Good to see you. About weird stuff going in the neighborhood, but. I was fascinated last night for some strange reason. I didn't feel scared out of my wits. standing there and kind of watching this thing move. Somebody's like, oh, it's like a gas plume or something moving through the neighborhood, but I don't know any where. No, I would have loved to have video footage, but by the time I would have come in, just taken my camera off, taken my cell phone off of the charging cord, put my password in, which in Samsung has to be 8 digits. I don't use the thumb one. By the time I got through all that, then went into my camera, put on night mode, and then went out, that thing would have been, whatever the hell it is, would have been long gone. Because always my first inclination is always to grab a camera when I see something like that. Hope it happens again so you can get it on camera.
I hope it doesn't happen again.
Hi, Lolly. Peg Boy says about to make a $450 offer on property in Texas. Well, you're going to use your credit card, Pig Boy? 450. Yeah, I was glad I didn't get eaten because I was thinking, no dog barking. I was thinking to myself last night, I really want to go up and kind of see if I can grab mist or whatever the hell it is. But then I thought, shit, this might be like an alien movie. Like, like all of a sudden something comes bursting out of my gut, and it's like, it's like zombie. And then, I got to go break in the door of the Shine Shack and eat D and everything. You like the Nest security cams. Hey, Lucky Beans, how are you? Yeah, if it comes chooching. So, 450K. Yeah, I don't know if it's the right time for property. I guess it's never a wrong time because they're not making land anymore. So, Pig Boy says a $450,000 piece of land in Texas. Got to be a pretty righteous size of raw land.
Yeah, it really depends on how big it is because $450,000 is a lot of money.
40 acres, 60 acres in Texas. I don't know, but it depends. Like on eBay, as you guys know, for years they tried to sell pieces of land by Baker in these hot hellholes that could never be developed. You'd never have water out there. People would bid and buy that stuff, and it'd be like, okay, well, I got a piece of land. It's got no power. It's got no road access. Yeah, maybe the lady that used to live here. Maybe. So you remember that, Lisa? You got a good memory on there. This house was built in 1956. This was the post-Korean War time when they would sell property in quarter-acre blocks, and you could buy 1, 2, 3, 4 acres, and they would put two side by side or two behind, or one quarter in front, nothing by. You know what I mean? You could buy your parcels. Right. And the person here bought 2 blocks front and back here. Yeah, guys, if you're enjoying the chat tonight, let's see if we can ram it up to 100 tonight. That would be really awesome. If you're just it's in town. Okay. So if you're just coming up, if you could hit the thumbs up button up, that would be really, really appreciated. Or else I'm going to send a ghost your way. So, you need a helicopter. Would I buy now? No, Pig Boy, I don't think that I would buy right now.
I would wait a little longer because property value is going to drop pretty soon.
We have to really see if things are going to fully recover or start boxing them Santa Rosa plums. $35 for 14 to 17 count. Well, you had the Santa Rosa plums. You can attest to it.
Man, those are good.
You've been having one once in a while, Anthony. Woo!
Oh, one a day.
Tomorrow, we're going to go ahead and at least harvest the initial ones. I don't want to harvest them when they're overripe, but they are very juicy. That's why I like them so much. Yeah, remember that I had a time with the floors in here with all the water damage and the roof was leaking and the floors were destroyed. Hello, Rhonda. No, Alpha Wolf, we're not sleeping together. D is out in the Shine Shack there, and I am in the main casa house here. Although you did find a better air mattress.
Yeah, slept like a baby last night.
We'll see, Noreen, but that was funny. D was on the old one by morning. It would be
On the
what
tile
flat.
floor.
Spider jumping down and all.
Fine, I was like, man, is okay. Let me look around here. Oh, there's another one. Let me air this thing up and see what happens.
Um, I don't know, Pig Boy. I would more likely anticipate negative interest rates would be the next phenomena that we'll see in this country because, not to go too deep into economics, but banks are sitting on too much money right now. They have over $2 trillion in fresh deposits. The money supply has grown 30% since March. But you can't force people to spend. So the money, businesses aren't coming in to borrow to expand and doing other things. They're kind of like, "Ooh, I hope people return." They're
Yeah,
not in expansion mode. So we got a big problem. This big glut of cash that nobody really seems to want to tap. So the Fed could actually engineer rates so that the banks can't put their money on deposit overnight at the Federal Reserve System. The Federal Reserve could say, instead of us paying a 0.5% per year for your money on deposit with us, we're going to charge you 0.25% for the money you put with us. Negative interest rates. And instead of we paying you, you're going to pay us to keep your money on deposit. And the theory is that forces the banks to push the money out to force loans. Of course, what kind of loans are you making? You could start to make substandard loans, like in the housing crisis of 2005.
yeah, that's what made it balloon and pop.
Karen Smith I says, how long have you and D been friends? I followed D-Dub at least a year before I ever met him on the channel. You guys know I'm not a huge commenter, but I watch videos and I do check in. And I followed a lot of his travels, particularly when he was down in Arizona. And when he showed his scooter and he said, man, I drove 2,000 miles, and I'm looking at this thing like what? 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 I'm like, wait a minute. And I'm going back in the video. Yeah, I just did 2,000 miles of it. And I'm looking at this, what is it, 50cc?
Yep, 49cc.
49cc scooter. And I'm like, man, and you live to tell about it?
I went through
Yeah.
one town in Indiana, and this guy was like,
I do have good mods.
what are you doing? Where are you going? I said, I'm going to go to Arizona. He goes, are you trying to kill yourself on this highway with that thing? I was like, no.
How long should I wait to refinance?
Yes, I do wax the bike.
Put it this way, GE, the chairman of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, who's not really a traditionally trained economist, he's more like a business investment banker that's holding that position. He's very straightforward with the public. He's not like Alan Greenspan that would talk in riddles. He seemed to really get off in confusing talk in front of Congress when he would testify. This Federal Reserve chairman has told you that rates are going to be basically zero through 2021. So I would take him at his word. So there's the answer on
Thank you,
that.
Alpha.
Yeah, it is a nice looking. It's a nice looking bike. Dee, how you doing, sweetie ball? Nice to see you. Got Dee in here. She did some video. I haven't gotten around to that yet, but I don't want to make it an econ chat. But I think we still got some pretty heavy. We got some pretty heavy seas to still go through.
Yeah.
Here.
Yes.
I was surprised how many businesses still aren't open when we went down the road, even on Saturday, to go pick up stuff for the kitchen stadium, and how many hours are still limited out there. So I get concerned. I get concerned that we're a country that's been conditioned to you know, the Federal Reserve can make things better in the Treasury. Well, we're going to encounter a time one day when, just like Japan encountered, where no matter what they do, you still have a sluggish economy for decades. I didn't see that very. You got wiped out so fast that you know, I've got very good mods. So you're just wasting your time if you're trolling. What's up, Mouse Toast? Pig Boy, 6 bedroom house on a golf course with an awesome pool, and I want it. Well, there's
Oh, well then. You didn't say I just said a piece of property.
there you go, Pig Boy.
Yeah,
I guess that kind of made
I'll
up
do
that.
that.
You know, I mean, if you've got a hard on for the property, I mean, that's the way it goes. I've seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've seen people with those. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you guys. For a while there in Las Vegas, when they had those timeshare, and they would buttonhole you when you're walking through the floor along the hotel. Oh, you look nice. Are you going to be in town for a couple days? Yeah, yeah, yeah. How would you like a free buffet and a show? And I'm like, okay. What's the catch? All you got to do is sit through this presentation for this they don't call it timeshare, they call it a shared resort experience. I'm like, okay, you know, I mean, I know what's coming, but I said, which buffet is it? It's not the circus, and they're like laughing. And then, no, we're gonna give you, we're gonna give you a nice show, and you can have your choice at a buffet at Bally's or Flamingo. Okay, sign me up. Man, I went to this presentation and they were practically had lassos around people to keep them from walking out the door, and they were signing people up. They were signing people up for these things, and I'm like, man, you guys are hooking yourselves up into payments for monthly fees and all these exchanges. Yeah, they don't let you leave. You go from room to room to room. So I thought that was funny. Guys, let's see if we can get it up to 100 thumbs tonight. That would be awesome. That would be great. So, Apple Wolf, I've heard that you is a major Trump supporter on the chats that I've heard you on. So, hello, Ninth Element.
Hey, Ninth Element.
Yeah, Aaron says each time you think you can on your way out the door, you're told why you can't say no. I think at that time I might have said the Capital One line. The answer is always no. So that was it. How you doing, Kimberly? Great to see you. Yeah, let's see if we could get it up to
Kimberly.
100 tonight. That would be awesome. I fell for that once. I finally had to say, let me out. I'm not buying crap. They always have to. I mean, people kind of know what it is now, and just not the kind of deal that I ever wanted to be involved with. But I did enjoy the buffet, the tickets to the Elvis impersonation show.
Really? So that's all you gotta do is just do
yeah,
one of
you got to
those,
sit there. You got to invest like 2 hours into it, and they're gonna kind of pre-qualify you. We're gonna want to know some information, and then they'll make a beeline for it. Maybe look outside tonight, same time, but have your phone. I may do that, Rhonda. Uh, I really don't want to see the lights on and that thing floating around there. I don't want to see that floating.
So do they pre-qualify you before they give you the gifts?
I think that you have to have. I don't think you have to give them your social security number, but they kind of have some way that they can feel you out as to whether you're. Hey, Carl, how you doing? As to whether you're, you know, if you come off of. Look like you came off the 7-Eleven downtown and you're just, you know, you're mooching a meal and God forbid your shirt's rags and holes and things, and you're like, yeah, I'm here for let's get that property, man. Let's sell that stuff.
I just want to go and act like I'm interested and get the free tickets next time I go to Vegas.
Yeah, I think I saw something last night. You can see my morning shoots today. Watch a video and then ask you questions and try to get you to do the timeshare. So it's you know, they're doing everything except holding on to your leg and shedding tears to keep you. You know, it's coming up to holiday time. I got to make my quota. It's not easy selling this stuff. Aaron said my husband told him either let me out the exit or yeah, escorting him out. Just paid. Yeah, thank you. Thumbs up. We're gonna see if we can get to 100 thumbs tonight. That would be all. That would be great. Yeah, I think they ask your driver's license pre-qualify. How you doing, Darren?
Hey, Robert.
They'll ask if you're a homeowner. Do you have a mortgage at the current time? Do you like to travel the world and go to exotic places? You can swap your week at the timeshare with somebody in Honolulu. Yeah, good luck with that. It's like, yeah. They may it's not a one for one trade. Hey Robert, how are you? Good to see you, handsome Robert in the chat tonight. Thank you, Goody Two Shoes. I appreciate that. We're only two away from 100 tonight, so that is awesome. I appreciate it, guys, very, very, very much. Yep. No, excuse me. Buying a car, yeah. Uh, I just put my thumb up here. There you go. Thank you, Darren. You up to getting up at 4? Actually, you say when you a lot of nights when you see the lights come on, you you must be a pretty light sleeper. You
Yeah, jump up usually.
Yeah.
Run out there, but no, I usually don't get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I would never recommend running out. Maybe take a little. You might find a gang out there, you know, ready
Gotta
out there.
protect my property.
Let's see. Patricia says, my boyfriend and I escaped one of those high pressure pitches and ended up with the Las Vegas trip. The room they promised wasn't what we ended up with. It was a sketchy off strip. Oh, yeah, that's the way it's going to be. Thank you. Yeah, we just made the 100. Nine says, I did the timeshare pitch thing in Hawaii. I had to get cheeky with the sales dude and ask him if I could get my time back for listening. I was on vacation after all. Kaylee says, I give you credit. I'm pretty much only going out for essentials. At least I get to watch you. Well, I appreciate that, Kaylee. You've been a long time supporter and friend on the channel, and I'm very, 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 very appreciative of that. As far as I can tell now, the Sunday looks like a go.
Yeah.
For us.
Yep.
I don't know what we're going to encounter in terms of what's open and what's closed, but it looks like Sunday is the go day for our travels and adventures. Destination Santa Cruz, which are pretty good, and that's an easy place to explore. Capitola, which is really the motorcycle and Harley capital of the West Coast down there in Capitola, down in that particular area. So yeah, love you too, Kaylee. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you guys haven't hit the thumbs up, it'd be very, very appreciated tonight. So as far as that would be the first destination. Tomorrow, I'm going to reveal the camera that I ended up purchasing, and I'm going to give the rationale for why I did
you chose that one?
Yeah, because Dee, as I talked to you for the last month.
Yeah.
Every time we came, by the time I got to the 500th video, I'm like, oh man, I'm just cross-eyed watching and researching this stuff. I finally pushed the button. Yeah, there you go, Robert. Robert's gonna take it. Robert's gonna take care of him. D laughs. Are you really leaving, or will there be an earthquake?
Hopefully both.
I hope not. Hello, Derek. I don't want Dee to have to go through an earthquake. To be honest with you guys, it's not. If you go through one, it's significant. It's not one that you'll probably feel like going through.
No alcohol.
Again.
It's just shampoo, man.
I think the good part about traveling now, I got to tell you, when Dee got the Helix, and we were coming from the repairs you know,
The
over
mechanic
on,
shop, yeah.
yeah, the mechanic shop over on whatever the hell the roadway out there, the Boulder Highway out there. I kept looking in the rear view mirror and I'm just thinking to myself, man, this is going to be tough travels, with this, because you're not really comfortable. You tried to stay off interstates and stuff, didn't you? And did you try to do back roads when you were traveling on the Helix?
I never traveled on the Helix.
Okay, so you
Never. I
never.
bought it in
Okay,
Vegas
let's
and went.
talk about your original scooter then.
Oh, that was the Hyosun Prima Rally,
Okay,
49cc. I
yeah.
got it. I first originally left on a 1986 Honda Spree and got just over the border and it broke down, blew the inches. So I had my parents came, picked me up, brought me back, and then we went out and purchased the Hyosun just for the YouTube.
Yeah, so where we're going, the Santa Cruz should be the start of at least I'm thinking it's going to be a 2 week journey would be my best guess on that. And then I think at that point, D's going to peel off to do what he needs to do to get the bike formally registered. And then, see about San Diego maybe towards the end of July, something like that. So
Who is that?
let's see. Can you feel it when you're driving? Sorry if that sounds dumb. I have no clue. I've never been in a vehicle when an earthquake has happened, ninth element. I've always been in a building, so I can't really speak to that. So, but the last one was August of 2014. I did a video the next morning. The Rancho was rocked by a 6.4 earthquake or whatever, and that was pretty violent. The window shade was going back and forth, and the scariest thing was looking outside, and the transformers were sparking on the poles with that bluish light, and I thought, oh wow, here we go. Would you guys be boondocking? Well, it depends, Penny Pincher. Right now, rooms are dirt cheap. There's just not a lot of people traveling right now, so it may make sense. Plus, I got to tell you guys too, Planet Fitness had 200 people test positive at the Planet Fitness in West Virginia.
What?
Yep, 200 people.
Wow.
So I don't even know if our gyms are fully open in California,
That's
but
crazy.
that's really 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 panicky. Yeah, so if you guys haven't hit the thumbs up on the way in, we got 205 people aboard today. I would really be appreciative if you would do that tonight. So how about that? 200 people.
That's
One Planet Fitness.
just one. We got Black Bugatti
Yeah.
going to all of them all over the place.
Yeah.
He's down in San Diego right now, actually.
I'm not sure if they're open in San Diego.
No, there's no gyms open in California.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's very difficult. I've experienced 4 earthquakes in my life. Every time it was either, oh, okay, you hadn't felt an earthquake during the first 15 years of your life. Every time one hit, I was either swimming or just didn't feel it. I hear you.
Well, I've only been in one earthquake, and it was in Michigan, and it was so small. The only way that we knew about it was watching the chandelier sway, and that's all. You didn't really feel nothing.
Well, that might be it. That might be it. Penny Pincher. We have to kind of play it. I have to kind of play it by ear. I think the picture might be a little more clear by Sunday. At least that's my hope that things will be a little more. There'll be a little more clarity by the end of 4th of July weekend because right now cases are skyrocketing.
Oh yeah, every day.
Skyrocketing. My next prediction is I don't know. What's going on in Italy? They've been open for a month in Italy. I haven't heard of any radically rising number of cases. I know in China they're fighting little brush fires of outbreaks. Korea, but what's going on in Italy? Are they the model of success? I don't know. I've been giving the Pioneer a lot of use lately. There you go. Good for you. That beautiful Pioneer. Have you ever lost your power for a lengthy time? I would say in all of the time I've been on the Rancho, we've probably lost power about 10 times in 9 years. It'll be 9 years in August. No, it was 9 years in May. May at the end of May. And the longest we ever lost power was probably about 6 hours or so. Because I'm in a very urban area. When they have wildfires and the red flag warnings of high winds are up, the gas and electric puts out the warning we may have to turn off the power in your area in case the power line goes down, that it won't spark a fire. But this is so urban here, and the winds are never as high down here because there's a lot of buildings and a lot of windbreaks. There's a lot of density
Yeah.
down here. So
Well, I don't know. I think the virus can take heat considering that it exploded in Las Vegas and it's like 120 degrees in Las Vegas.
yeah, it was supposed to be over in by June. They said the virus can't take the heat. Well,
Good night, Karen.
good night, Karen.
Who is Ethel?
Oh, I think it's something that Cheryl and Missy goofing around with each other. Okay, yeah, Italy's numbers are way down, so maybe New York will be the leader here. I have no idea. I have, people up in the Northeast. They seem to be getting good. Who did I just miss there? Unless I just rolled that. Good night. Yeah, good night, Karen. 4:30 in the morning. Okay, you take care, Karen. Thank you. Forget Jimmy Kimmel. I couldn't stand that guy from day one. Okay. He deserves to lose his. Why should he be any different in the Cultural Revolution? Okay.
What happened to him?
How many people?
Who is
somebody said he gave up his show. He's a late night comedian.
Oh.
He started with the Man Show back in the
Oh,
90s or whatever.
okay.
Chicks on trampolines with big boobs bouncing on trampolines and things like that. Thank you, Penny Pitcher. I'm homebound. I live through you. Just what you both say. Thank you, Penny Pitcher. Much appreciated. And you've been a long time friend of the channel, and thank you very much. Aaron said it was 102 in Florida. Our cases are up. So, oh, your sister won 900 at the casino tonight. I'm gonna probably tomorrow night. I'm gonna take Dee down to our local casino down here. See what he thinks of our big casino. Cirque du Soleil. Oh, they filed for bankruptcy. Wow.
Who did?
Okay. Cirque du Soleil, the group that does the big shows.
I'm homebound. I live through you. Just want you both safe. Hugging face. Kiss Mark.
Thank you, Penny Pincher. But yeah, Jimmy Kimmel. Why should he get a pass? I mean, he's a moron.
Hey, Jan.
Right? He's somebody that, I'm no super fan of Donald Trump, but I'm always a believer who's ever the president gets my support. Whether I voted for him or not, I support the office of the presidency. I think as Americans, we do that a lot. But he was just on a rage of tearing up Trump, and then when it comes out and he had done his blackface shows. Why should he get a pass? Because it's comedy, or do we give Al Jolson a pass because he did blackface reviews? No, we push that stuff in the past, and we don't think that's right for general consumption these days. It's
No.
just
Times change.
the imagery, yeah. The imagery of that. So I'm just, I don't really know Justin Trudeau too much. I don't think any of it's okay. Like I said yesterday, we're in the beginning stages of a cultural revolution in this country. So Jimmy Kimmel is just an early, he's an early casualty of the war there. So if he lost his show, it's because people can't. How can you put them on the network when people will be calling the switchboard and complaining, and they'll be picketing outside the studio? And
What did he do?
Burbank. He did like a comedy sketch with blackface. And,
Oh.
you know.
Oh.
You know.
Oh. Well,
I don't
seems
really.
like he would have learned from Roseanne, right?
Yeah, I mean, you don't come back from that. You don't come back from that kind of thing. And there's just, they're sitting around NBC studios thinking to themselves, okay, Jimmy comes back to work. What's it going to be like out on the front street in front of the studio complex? Oh hell no! Oh hell no! That's right. Hollywood is definitely imploding right now. Charlotte said, I never cared for him, Rosie. I was just saying I heard he lost the show. He came on after my local news, and it's a pre-recorded show, so maybe it's true. I think he's on hiatus for 3 months. I think he's adopted. Thank you, Tara. I think appreciate that, Tara. That's very sweet. I think he adopted the YouTube. When the going gets tough, you get out of town and you go low profile for a while till the next boy blow up.
Hey, Tara, how you doing?
How you doing, Zoe? Yeah, Jimmy works at ABC. Okay, I don't even watch the guy. I went on strike after he vouched for his goofball friend Adam Carolla's comedy show, which was terrible at the Mandalay Bay, and I wasted $160 on tickets that night. And if I could have gotten that money back, I would have fought tooth and nail for that. Hey, Jan. Yeah, there's just things that you just need to keep your mouth closed. Started imploding with all the sea scandals a couple of years ago. That's what I'm talking about, Chef. How do you rebuild Hollywood, right? I mean, we've got people after Tom Hanks for this Pizzagate and all this kind of craziness. He's got a movie out called Greyhound. I think it's coming out this.
Who's that?
Tom Hanks. It's about captaining a destroyer in World War II out on the sea. I give Roseanne a pass for her mental illness.
You should see her video she did today.
Yep, the revolution must move forward, full steam ahead. Destroy, just what I say. It's just.
This video's taking forever to upload.
Oh, okay.
Hours.
It's the end of the month for my service, so. Yeah, I'm selling them here at the Rancho. Okay, if anybody needs the advanced copy of the Chinese to English language Mao Zedong Hunzi, Mao Zedong's little red book here, quotations from Chairman Mao. Just let me know. I've been brushing up for the Cultural Revolution here.
Doing good, Chef?
Yeah, what's up, Chef? Let's see. The socialist countries are states of an entirely new type in which the exploiting classes have been overthrown and the working people are in power. The principle of integrating internationalism with patriotism is practiced in the relations between these countries. We are closely bound by common interests and common ideals. I'll vote for the person it most resembles.
How do you say that,
I
man?
told you. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. Chef, I'm sending you down an autographed Rosie O'Kelly edition there. I'm going to write a new preface to it. Dear comrades, and I'm going to sign it right there, baby. How you doing, Jacob? Working on some flooring tonight. Thank you, Lisa. $5
Hey,
from Lisa. Thank you very much, sweetie. You can always post a message below there if you want to, and it'll always read out. Thank you. Thank you very much. Do I think the Democrats will take the Senate?
I hope not.
The balance is not that much. What is it, 4 or 5 seats in the, it's like something like that right now. What's the current composure of the Senate? 51. Thank you again, Lisa. 51. Republicans or 52. So I would say it's somebody's going to go down. I think seeing this, if you're running for office and you're Republican, you're trying to gauge is Trump bottoming out, and things are going to get better. In which case, I'll ride with him, or is he spiraling? Is he stick down or whatever? In which case, I got to start rowing away from him. So a lot of people are trying to make that decision. A lot of people are trying to make that decision, trying to put that out. Do you have a lot of books? Not a lot of them, Zoe. Oh, this one? I got 150,000 of these ready to go right here. Okay, this is going to be the high demand item of the fall of 2021, so we can all get ready for the big. We can all get ready for the big day. So will we be like North Korea by 2027? 52 to 48. Thank you, Lolly. That's not a big margin of, you know.
No, it's not.
So if I would bet, and there must be a Vegas line on that right now, I would kind of bet that I think the Democrats will take the Senate. Yeah, well, I'm not talking about Missy Jen. I've never seen so many people so, ooh, if somebody's not visible here, they assume Missy Jen is fine. She's great. She's happy. People have places to go and things to do. So you invested heavily in the little red book I did. Yep, my communist agenda, Golden State. So, oh, I watch her, but also, okay. Hey, Joni, how you doing? No problem. Everybody's welcome here.
Rosie, your communist agenda.
I have an open chat. No problem, Joni. I'm aware of that. It doesn't, that's fine. I'm a believer that people can go to the chats that they enjoy, and that's a positive thing.
Right lane.
YouTube. Yeah, she's doing great. She's doing wonderful. She's got stuff that she's doing, and you'll be hearing from. She'll be putting a video up soon. I'm freshening up on my Spanish, about ready to be an expat. There you go, Chef. Where are you headed to? Where are you headed to? Don't tell me Puerto Rico. They'll love Chef's southern accent Spanish down. Buenos dias.
Buenos dias.
¿Cómo estás, you motherfucker? Freshening up in your you moving to LA, Chef? Is that where you're moving to? Down to LA. No, we have cotton balled. I'm not really sure what the Ethel thing is. Hear the horn?
I don't know. These your mods are like talking in code.
Yeah,
now.
they're in code. They're in code then tonight. Cobra John said the Senate goes blue, cash out your investment, convert to cash and gold. Well, it's such a how you doing, Ty? It is such a fine line between taking the Senate back. It's like a switch of 3 seats affects that. And I think it's got to go down. It's got to happen somewhere in there. And if you're enjoying the chat, please thumbs up tonight. A third world shithole has no resources to see. Or LA. There you go, Chef. I think you can pretty much disappear into LA now with no problem at all. I don't think the police are going to come looking for you. I don't think there's going to be any problems down there. You might have a problem getting a good meal. I'm not sure what the shape of the shape of the thing is. Yeah, if you're making videos about me, then that's not cool. I've never said anything negative about that guy ever. If while you're on your travels, things start to get locked down again, would you turn around? Yeah, I would.
Whoa, Jen.
I would, Penny Pincher. How you doing? I'm on it. I would not continue the journey if Cal. What would be the point? If they effectively shut down county by county. They start to fall like dominoes. How would you feel about it?
Well, my house is, pretty much outside, so
Yeah, but
uh,
I mean, if you can't put a tent, if the parks are closed, and
I would be screwed. But
well,
there's always the sidewalks.
yeah,
I
and
see them everywhere out
it's
here.
really just protect our statues. Well, that's the smart thing to do is put the statues into museums and things. Hugo said the police is being disbanded. We can do anything we want soon. Ooh, it sounds like the purge is coming.
It does.
Attention, you have 24 hours to prepare for from midnight on July 7th until midnight, July 8th. There will be no law enforcement. There will be no prosecution of crimes. It is highly suggested that you protect yourself by all means possible. Hey Zeus, how you doing? Good to see you. If you know good Spanish, LA has plenty of taco truck. They do. This area's got a lot of good taco trucks here too. We've had some
Hey, Zeus.
excellent ones here. Wouldn't have trouble trying to change John Wayne Airport. How about y'all from Mississippi? They're changing up the flags. Tommy Chong Shine Shack. Live out his golden years with him. There you go.
That would be nice.
Wouldn't that be awesome, Chef?
That would be.
Make sure you get video.
Smoke a lot of weed.
Up in smoke, all my dreams. Do do do. I love that. Nobody's disbanding our police department. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a refill. You want a beer or something? Dang, you got your beer.
I
You
got
got
a,
your soda. Okay.
I got a soda. I actually drank the whole case of that beer that first night.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's why I've been, laying off it lately. Oh, you're the original one, huh?
Oh, it feels so comfortable tonight. So comfortable. Oh man. I'm the original Zeus that I've. Oh, okay. I don't know Zeus Phillips. There's another thing. Y'all get that straightened out. Yeah, be ready for public shaming. It depends if you're. We don't even want to go down that road to horror stories I heard from in China and things like that.
Yeah, it was a case of
Purge the
low
shithole. Give them a free reign for 24 hours. There we go. Purge them all.
Yeah, Jacob, it was a good night we had on that stream.
You had a good stream the other night. So
Well, that's when I killed the whole case.
yeah. Well, it is what it is, right?
Right. So I figured I better lay off for a couple of days.
But it's a really good. Just take them, man. They'll never see the light of day. I never thought somebody had those type of issues on the chat, but I always stand with my moderators.
Hey,
period.
Thomas Jordan.
Let's see. Is there much of a job market, Mr. D?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Still a lot of people at home.
Yeah, there is a lot of people at home, but there's enough where what I'm doing.
And remember, a lot of people are still getting the $600 a month week enhancement on the unemployment. So
Right.
we're now to the month where that's going to be gone away. So it'll be kind of crunch time to see what's going to happen if we're going to get everybody back to
Yeah, a case of beer.
see if everybody gets back to work at all. But it's a good question though. If we're on the road and things happen, I'm just inclined to just write it off. I don't know how I stick it out. I could in a van, then you end up truck stops, and there's some things that you might want to see are closed. Like maybe you want to take a walk out on the Santa Monica Pier, which is the official end of Route 66 in the west there, but they have the yellow tape, and you know,
Yeah.
things start to be closed down. Let's see. Ninth Element said Oregon released today that masks are required by law in all public places. I hear you. Yeah, yeah. Your thumbs up are appreciated, guys. If you're coming in and haven't hit the thumbs up, I don't do drama on my channel here. As you know, there's several other channels in the vicinity that you can tune to and get all the drama you want. This has never been a drama channel. It'll never be a drama channel. I have zero interest in drama. This is about my life, my travels, my adventures, things that are going on. I have an excellent core of moderators here, and there will never be a chance to get a toehold of drama in here and turn it into some kind of shit show. It's not going to happen in this chat. Jan said the what is that? The visitor centers at national parks are closed. That's what I mean. It's kind of, yeah, we got well over 250 last night. That was great. Can't stay long. How you doing, Jackie Blue? Good to see you.
Hey, Jackie Blue.
Yeah, appreciate that. So I don't have memberships here. The membership is just a thumbs up. Yeah. Monkey Boy says same thing here in Vegas. Masks are required. Yeah, it's taken a long time to build a very positive chat here, and I certainly intend to keep it that way. I'll never let the drama spill over into this channel. Dave says, I may move to South Dakota. Don't think anyone lives there. I think more people live there. Maybe North Dakota you want to go to. That's a thinly popular. Wyoming. What a great state.
Yeah, Wyoming. Yeah. Nothing but prairie.
Yeah, Wyoming lives matter out there. Exactly. Exactly. I don't know, Hugo. Do you like inhaling your own farts? Let's see. Yeah, I don't really kept up with Alpha Wolf and what he's doing.
I think he's talking about, with the mask on.
Oh yeah,
inhaling
you
your own
breathe.
hot
Oh
breath.
yeah.
That's what he's talking about.
Oh, okay. There you go, Hugo. You do. Thank you, Lisa. This channel's a breath of fresh air.
Hey,
Yeah,
Debbie.
and hey, Debbie, and it'll always remain that. I've never needed to stir the drama, to spin the drama merry-go-round to get people to come to my chat. So I intend to keep it that way.
That's pretty much how I run mine too.
Well, you run drama, you attract drama. You run a positive chat with real life and real stuff going on, and you attract a group of people. It's much slower, but they stick with you a lot longer, and they're specifically there because they don't care about drama. I'm a neck chinware. I'm so used to putting that mask on. Yeah, you attract what you put into the universe. Exactly. So you'll have people that thumbs down here that can't get a toehold on, that are just full of rage, but I guess they can't get enough in the other chats of the drama they seek out. Cobra John said West Texas is a place to be. Great weather, close to everything you need, and cheap property in Texas. Are you moving?
Cobra John?
Are you moving, Cobra John? Are you moving? Yeah, you need one of those big welder face masks. Woo! Sometimes you do have to take care of business. Well, that's why I have great moderators here. I don't have to worry about taking care of the chat. It's been carefully built up over a long period of time. It precisely meshes with my going on the road. I was thrilled to see. That Gone with the Winds. You don't really know the channel, but there are a couple in their 30s, maybe early 40s, that built a big RV channel. Then they sold their RV and they bought a sailboat, and they've sailed pretty much around the Pacific and places for Florida and all that for 4 years. Okay, and they built up like, I don't know, 350,000 subscribers.
Wow.
Good quality. The guy is a good videographer. They always put out quality content. Yesterday was the first time they ever did a live stream. I told you they had 5,500 people on that chat.
Wow.
You know, and that's a tribute to doing things. Thank you, Becky B. That's a tribute to doing things. Oh, Cobra John said, I want to go. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, it's called Gone with the Winds. Yeah, WYNNS. It's Jason and Nikki Wynn, and we have followed them. I've followed them for 5 years or something like that. So they're the ones that are stuck in Fiji right now. They can't get out of Fiji to go get their.
I seen that, Chef. That was hilarious.
Your 17th century play. I got to check that out today. Just have a year left in the hellhole. Just want to go back home, or at least back to Southeast. I thought Jackie liked Arizona. Down it's called a hellhole.
Yeah, she don't like.
Well, with the weather,
I think she just wants to go back to her home state.
is she a Southern gal?
Mm-hmm.
All right, there we go. You can never leave the South. You never leave the South. Yeah, they're a fantastic channel, and it just shows you what you do if you don't get involved in the drama, and you just go positive and do positive things and put up positive content. You'll just grow a following of people that enjoy investing in your life, and not in a money sense, but in terms of and they put out one video a week on Sunday morning, so
Right.
and they make that such a quality thing. Hugo says, "What a nightmare, stranded in Fiji." It's it's not what you think it is, because a lot of stuff shut down.
I do too,
Fiji.
Lisa. If I could get a Southern Belle.
Let me tell you, being on an island gets really boring. Having spent 9 months on Oahu, I couldn't wait to get the hell out of there. Okay, so a place like Fiji grows real old real fast. Nothing's open. The Hard Rock Cafe there is closed. There's a lot of things that aren't open. So I watch a small channel, Wind Hippie Sailing, a solo woman who sails. Yeah, I have a few of them. Just a few sailing channels I watch, but I watch a variety of different channels. Surprisingly, I don't much RV stuff. You may be surprised
Hey, John.
about that. If you don't come here before I'll have to come there. There you go, Jackie. There's a good chance I'm going to be down there in the fall. I don't really want to go down to Yuma and Los Algodones when it's 110 degrees and I'm melting and sleeping in my van. I want to wait till it gets down to a cool 95 during the day and the 60s at night, and it's a lot better. You best get your behind back here. My husband's from Southern California. I'm from Mississippi. Yeah, I always liked Mississippi. Says I'm nice and I can cook. Yeah, Southern girls. That's it.
Yeah, Dave. They can cook. They're polite. They're beautiful. Like you get them from what's that? Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas.
The most beautiful women are in Missouri. There you go. The women of Missouri. I think. How you doing, Julie Army Mom? I think there's a lot of attractive women in California out here. See, Chef says that.
You watch my channel,
but I do watch some of these small plane channels. One of Aviation 101. That's cool. How you doing, Vicky? Some places are closing because of abusive anti-maskers. How you doing, Judy? I've reached to the point where I don't even think twice about a mask any. We went to the store today. I had to pick up some light bulbs and a new GFI outlet, and just had the mask down here, walk in the door, put the mask on, and did it. I think California has been pretty accepting of the masks.
Rhonda.
Oh, the most plastic women are in Dallas. Woo, chef. Where's Los Algodones Dental YouTube channel? Yeah, there was a lot of old school, Los Algodones. There were a lot of fun troll names around. Yeah, Missouri's to show me state. I quite enjoy. There's a lot of things I enjoy. I like Kansas City. I like Independence, Missouri. I have to spend more time in St. Louis.
That's true, Sherry.
I am going to be on the road. Hopefully, Dee and I will be rolling out of here on Sunday. First stop will be down in Santa Cruz, down there, exploring that area. Would these tent fit on the top roof of Little Rask? Then would be off the ground for bears. What does that mean, Patricia?
Put the tent on top of your roof and sleep on your roof.
Under the,
Oh, I'm all right.
I'm the kind of person get up to move the fan and imagine brake checking. Oh, Patricia,
no.
I love you. Are hitting the gas, and there goes the whole rig out the back. The first thing he'd do if he lives, he could be on the phone to his lawyer. You know, you wouldn't believe what this idiot did last night. Bourbon and ice and everything nice. I hear you, Jen. I think the most beautiful women I've ever seen is in the Philippine Islands.
I don't feel
so.
uncomfortable with the people that don't wear a mask.
Yeah.
Because I don't like wearing them. I only wear them when I have
Johnny
to.
Watt. Yeah, I haven't gotten anything from Johnny Watt at all. So you hear they all would close down Arizona? I've heard that, Jackie. Have you ever chooched? I've never gone down there, Jacob. That's exactly why I'm headed down to San Luis Obispo, Pismo Beach, all of those places. So right now it looks like just have to kind of bang it out, maybe at a cheap motel or something. So we'll just have to see. I don't really care where I sleep. I've never had that issue, or if there's truck stops around, place that you can put up a tent safely, parks and things like that. So North Shore Towing was his mistake. Oh, okay, been busy. Okay, all right. As long as he's keeping occupied there, right? Oh, Monday or Tuesday, you're going to be in Santa
Clara.
Clara or Santa Clarita? No, I've never been to Morro Bay, Lisa, so I'm looking forward to getting down there. Moonstone Beach and all that. So the good news tomorrow on the morning chooch, I'll be revealing the reasons, whys, and wherefores of the camera that I've bought and what my expectations are. And I have a few other gadgets too. So I'm going to put a lot of time into vlogging content and doing an occasional cinematic feature and things like that. So I think it'll be very nice for the channel. I think a lot of people will be coming aboard. Love the Big Rock. Morro Bay is awesome. There you go. Never been down there before. San Simeon, all of those places. Yeah, Santa Clarita. That's where I boondocked overnight. We came from Los Algodones, Yuma to Santa Clarita and overnighted over there in Santa Clarita. I almost froze to death there. It was so damn cold in the morning. Yeah, I got a new camera. Yeah, a new camera. So I'm excited to share that.
After going
tomorrow.
to the camera shop, you just said, forget it. I'm just going to order it online.
Yeah, it's a really weird issue now. There's a lot of stock problem. There's a lot of merch that hasn't been restocked because of this cornholio.
Do you think it might have something to do with the riots too and the looting?
I'm not sure. I think it has more to do with international shipping and
okay.
factories shutting down and things like that. I went to B&H Photo, who I bought from for years because I like their return policy, no questions asked. In 30 days, if you don't like it, you send it back. And
Doing good, Scott. How are you?
a lot of the big time cameras aren't there. They're sold out. If you guys haven't hit the thumbs up button, let's see if we can get to that 200 tonight. That would be awesome. So if you're just coming into the chat, thumbs up are appreciated. But I've seen so many things that are out of stock. We went down to a camera store on the way to the hardware store this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have this? Nope. Do you have that? Nope.
Nope.
Do you have a neutral density filter for a cell phone?
Oh yeah, over here. Nope.
Nope.
They go through.
You have a
No, it was sold out.
You have a gimbal? Nope.
No.
Don't.
They're gone. Well, we have a $2,000 tripod. I about crap my pants when I looked at that. I was like, "Ooh, nice tripod."
Oh, blind!
Whoa!
I got a drone better than that. I got a DJI Phantom 4 4K Obsidian unit. It's top of the line. I've had drone videos up over all the channels. So the drone
That is the drone you have, ain't it?
The drone is going with us, and it's going to be incorporated into the videos, into the vlogs. I'm not going to do standalone vlog drone flights anymore. So, so there'll be stuff to a lot of stuff to do, a lot of exploring around, poking around some of these towns. I hope to be able to meet some people. It's really difficult now. You know, people see you as a disease spreader when you come up, and they don't want to be interviewing and having globs of virus in the air when you're talking back and forth. It's not a great time to be a people person right now. That's a little punishing too. They are paid to open their store and say they are out of stock. They just don't have it. Okay, go to B&H Photo and look up DSLR digital cameras on there and go look at how many are out of stock.
Some of the things they even said that they couldn't even get the stuff.
Yeah, couldn't even get the stuff. So I'm like, unbelievable. So, but I've got everything nailed down, plus a few more cool little chooches too. I think you kind of liked that today when I showed you some of the gadgetry. Does your drone have a Hellfire missile? Hey Anna, how you doing? No, it doesn't have that. But I hope by the time I get back from this trip that I have a lot of confidence as a drone flyer.
You've been doing really well.
It's been okay. You know, I haven't even begun to really do the things that this drone is capable of, because you need continuous flight time and use on it. Ontario had 200 cases today. Most were migrant workers. I assume I came right home. People are really crazy right now. Sounds what we'll be. Hey Spanky, how you doing? Sounds what we'll be doing. Going place. Most of the world is behind on supply. It is. Oh yeah, 290 days till it's Julie DD 214 mom. All right. Okay, take care, Jackie. Good to see you. You got to have San Luis Obispo sourdough bread with some cheddar. Hey, Golden State, if you guys know places like Golden State knows things like the back of she knows things like the back of his or her hand. Fire them out as we're moving towards those. You'll know where we're going and what the destinations are. And if there's things that you think that there'll be restaurant reviews and things like that. I haven't spent any money in months. Okay, so I have a little bit of, can finally open up to restaurants and do a few reviews and things like that. Thank you, Nanth Element. You can go see, there's a lot of good, I even flew that drone over the Beverly Hillbillies mansion in Bel Air, which was my #1 drone video. What do you think of Yamaha vintage? I love Yamaha.
They make great bikes.
Very understated receivers, very simplistic, very nice looking, clean Asian Japanese design on them. I love them. NASCAR is ambitious, planning races till November. Yeah. Hey, cute kitty kitty, how are
Hey,
you?
cute kitty kitty.
Yeah, best of all, Scottish said, I don't have cornholio. There you go. You saw that Beverly Hillbillies. Yeah, Petaluma never gets old. I think we're going to do some recorded content, maybe the casino tomorrow night. Let's go
That would be
in and look
cool.
around. You haven't seen.
I'll play
It's
$20 on the roulette table.
it's the third biggest Native American gaming casino in California. It's a huge one. Everybody comes up from San Francisco and to go there.
Jeez,
Dark
gee.
blue. Oh, thank you, Lucky Beans. I appreciate that. I love blue. You know, I just don't know. Uh,
I can't wait to
I
meet
don't even
Tara.
want to. Don't even tell me what the admission price is. I'm not a big museum goer. Number
Yeah, I'm
one,
not
except
either.
for the Henry Ford Museum in Dearborn, which was an
Never been there in my life.
incredible museum.
Isn't that crazy? I've lived like
You
blocks
take
from it.
you take people into museums, and it's not content that YouTubers really care to see. Walking around museums, from my experience, I've covered a lot of
Is that a bird?
what? It's a moth or something.
Damn, that thing is huge.
Everything's big around
I
here.
should
Man.
close that door.
Yeah, I just wanted to get the airflow through here.
That thing looks like a bird.
Just a moth. Get the hell out of here. No, I thought I batted the little bastard out. He just flew right. I thought I hit him like a tennis ball. Thought I knocked his ass out.
What casino, Rosie? Thunder Valley?
It's the Grayton Rancheria. Right down the road.
Hey, Pepper!
Grayton Rancheria, Lucky. Do they still have butter and eggs deal? The butter and eggs day in Petaluma? I think they canceled that. Yeah, you won't be sorry if you go to the Ford Museum, but give yourself a lot of time.
It's the ghost.
Okay, because the Ford Museum has no dead spots. Dead spots, I mean museums that have some crap that just fills up stuff, you know?
Right.
Kids' turkeys at Thanksgiving, finger turkeys on the wall, and things like that. The Ford Museum is solid, top notch, every square inch of that place, so.
Lucky Beans wants to know if that's the casino that's kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I'll try to review them all and do the reviews. Mothman D, there we go. The Boeing Museum in Seattle is pretty great. I bet it would be. Okay, Cheryl says it's starting at $25, but still closed. So that's what I mean. Travel is still degraded here somewhat. But I think the towns will still be interesting to see. We won't have to worry about riots and, flashbangs and
Right?
fireworks flying off. The crappiest casino in town is making 34 an hour, and they usually make 11 to 15. Okay. I don't like Ford except the ZZ Top. I'm thinking of the ones closer to Sac. Yeah, that's the Thunder Valley Casino. World Class Hippie Museum. Really? Okay. That sounds pretty cool.
One of the coolest museums, car museums I went to was with Randy and Vegas Vixen down in Florida. It was the drag car museum.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was really, really cool. We got to see some really old drag cars from like the fastest ones and the oldest ones and things. It was pretty neat.
Yeah, the Charlie Brown Museum is in Santa Rosa, yes. I guess I could go through that sometime, but it'd be cool to see if you're interested. Missy Jen's all about peanuts and all that. That's really not never really been my thing. My old college used to work at the Met. I'm more like into street life and people.
Speaking of street life, I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, Spanky says, what do you think about Halloween,
I
Rosie?
hate Halloween.
It seems hard to have this pandemic.
It's a really creepy holiday. You
It's
want
going to
to
be
give out candy to kids and kids.
difficult,
It's
but
just weird.
we'll celebrate. I'll do the usual Halloween spiel with the decor. You know, I go all out here on the Rancho. Uh, Another day on the Rancho, Janet. We got the Shine Shack back up to snuff again.
My favorite holiday is 4th of July.
My favorite holiday is Christmas holidays. I love the period between Thanksgiving and Christmas is my favorite time of the year. And then I spiral down into depressing end of the year and then into the new year. Yeah, Halloween's supposed to be creepy. All the museums in Washington, D.C. when they're open. Yeah, gee, they are. Yep, I've been to many of them. I've been to many of them, from the Holocaust Museum to the Lincoln Memorial, the Smithsonian, the National Archives, more times than I have fingers and toes. I'm obsessed with
Never
Halloween.
been to DC in my life.
Oh, wow, Lucky Beans. That's a lot. That's a lot. Janet has a birthday coming up July 2nd. So she'll be turning 70. Oh,
What's up, Janet? 70. Wow.
no, am I kidding?
Oh,
She's still a youngin'. What are y'all doing for 4th of July? Is that Friday?
I don't know.
Is
I don't
that
have anything
Friday?
planned. I don't even know what today is.
I think that's Friday. Today's the 29th. Tomorrow's the last day. Wednesday is, what is that? Tomorrow's the 30th. Wednesday's the 1st.
So it's Saturday?
Yeah, it's Saturday. So that'll be Rancho Kitchen Stadium. So maybe something, D will conjure up something special for as we roll out the next day. So that's it. Oh, you're 35. Good. October through December is a great time of year. I love that time of year.
Man, I remember when I was 35. Those were the days.
4th is Saturday. Okay, so Cheryl, I guess the Canadian day is on a Wednesday. So maybe so we'll you put something together for something for the 4th.
Yo, yeah. So, traditional dinner?
So we got Janet's birthday coming up, and that's on Thursday.
Oh, they're going to be home?
Who?
Janet.
Oh yeah, they don't go out.
Chili.
Yeah, they don't go out.
No, my chili takes about all day, actually. It takes all day to cook.
The 4th of July hits on Saturday. Okay, thank you. Even though you lost your wallet, I really enjoyed your breakout video. Thank you. I'm all put back together. Temporary license, debit card, credit card. What else did I get? Bank card. So I'm all set. All set. I turn the lights on after 10 and give out China to drunk young adults. They love it. Well, yeah, they're getting close to closing down LA County, so I mean, I don't know. Yeah, there's a cooked flaming hog balls on. Why don't you do a ball sack sub or something?
No, I'm not doing anything that has anything to do with animal testicles. That's disgusting. That includes hot dogs.
I've done chilies. I do a great beef stew. Yeah, Lucky Beans, happy belated birthday to you, sweetheart. I do a good, decent, just chili con carne, which I enjoy. But I think Friday night I'm making a red velvet cake, so that'll be good. Cheesecake with blueberries and strawberries for red, white, and blue. Do 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 do. Da, 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 da. Oh no, honey, I got your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday to you. Happy belated birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lucky Beans. Happy birthday to you. Ooh. There you go,
39's not
girl.
old.
Have you heard of pork soups? I haven't heard of that. Brats, beer, beer. I like brat. I like brats. I like
I
that.
like beef brats.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. Hey, hi, watch. Who are the COVID idiots hitting thumbs down? Oh, I don't know. They work hard every day. The theory is it's 5 people with 20. You know, every day they build another channel just to come in and give me another click on the view count. I appreciate it. So, and if you guys haven't hit the thumbs up button here, let's see if we can roast this sucker over 200. Can you light fireworks in Santa Rosa? It's a high fire risk. We got red flag warnings, but that's not going to stop anybody here from.
Yeah, they was doing it like crazy last night.
They're firing them off every night out here. So it's just a question of when. We're going to have that fire. So it's not a good combination. Not a good Make some potato salad and you make burgers again. I'm not much of a potato salad maker.
I
Plus,
love making potato salad.
he likes to have the whole schlemiel there. Yeah, we know, Ghetto. The first and last time you ever came in, and you absolutely meant to insult me. So I didn't mean to put you out, but I did. All right, there we go. Do. You're not gonna last long. You might get your one lick in, but hope your channel was worth it. Yeah, thank you for clicking the thumbs up. Tater salad sounds good with baked beans and cheeseburgers. Well, we just had. What do we had? We just had those great burgers and the chicken.
See, I make my baked beans from scratch, including I make my own barbecue sauce. Everything.
Man, I'd go for another steak
So,
again.
It takes about a day to 2 days to make baked beans.
Yep, I would do. Yeah, get out your other 20 positive troll accounts and give me a thumbs up. Exactly. I'm very happy with the state of chat. I could go for a steak again with smothered in mushrooms and good mushroom
Peppers,
sauce and a baked potato or something. That would be awesome. I'm not really never been much into salmon even though we catch it. I'll eat fresh, but I'd try one of his burgers though. They made of me, but it's not my. How you doing, Cajun Kev? I showed Roman candles all day and them crawfish. You were backfire bombing there, insane chef. After them crawfish, I had them motherfuckers. I was up all night, backfire bombing up there. That's right, Lisa. It's there's such a high degree of mental health challenges now in this community. It's beyond belief. And the COVID-19 is just so worsened. It's accentuated negative people, and it's been very hard for positive people to offset that. So, damn, golden retriever knows the secret recipe to Bush's baked beans. Steak and lobster. Yeah, I like crab. I still got some crab in here. Yeah, you are a troll, Universal. You've never been in here before. That's the first clue. So, you know. Yeah, okay, we got your point, Universal Soul. You've expressed yourself. Thank you. My apologies to you for doubting. Hey, John, for doubting your legitimacy on YouTube. I must have been heat stroked for a couple minutes there. Must have been heat stroked. What do you think about making chicken? I made chicken cordon bleu before. It was excellent. I made that. If I say so myself, that turned out great. They're exceptional for being an Aldi product. I'd like to see. I don't know how you would cook ribs on the. You'll have to use the grill if you do ribs, but you don't do pork, so, and I don't really like beef ribs.
I don't eat pork.
Do you have a no grapefruit tree? How you doing, nomadic? Chris, how are you? Long time no see. Hope you're doing good. No, we don't. We don't
Hey,
have
nomadic.
We don't have a grapefruit tree here on the Rancho. I'm getting hungry too.
I'm not. I had 3 Impossible Whoppers with a large onion ring.
Wow, 3 Impossible Burgers.
3 Impossible Whoppers, yeah. It was really delicious.
Must have been all that hard work. Must have been all that hard work today. Damn, man, one of those burgers, and I'm like, I don't know. But you're a big boy.
Well,
Steak
that's
and
why
lobster.
I'm gaining so much weight.
I've never really enjoyed lobster as much as other people do. Steak, yes.
Love steak.
Oh, you've been finishing your van. Okay. Well, send me a few pictures of it, Chris. I'd like to see it. That would be awesome to see that. Back to me. So I wanted to see what was up. Okay, well, welcome aboard, Will. I'd love to have a really good quality steak smothered with mushrooms and a beef mushroom sauce. I think that would be amazing. It's gonna have some Roman candles tomorrow. Oh, block anybody continues about. I like them. I like them. Playing a fictional. I just don't want grapefruit. Wouldn't have the consumption here. Yeah, send me some pics.
Sherry.
What did we have? What did you grill last time? Was it ribeyes or what did we? What the hell did we throw?
I only do ribeyes or porterhouses. Those are the 2
How
steaks
about
I'll
a
do.
T-bone?
I mean,
T-bone would be all right.
porterhouses is
Yeah,
the
porterhouses are
T-bone with the
huge.
other good.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
Man. That's just. That's T-bone and ribeye. Yeah, porterhouse is. I can't really handle a porterhouse. I could do
I'll do
a
a T-bone. It's fine.
T-bone. That would be good if we could pick up some T-bones and maybe get a mess of mushrooms and
Some pepper.
maybe glaze
onions.
some carrots with the brown sugar and salt and pepper. That would
That's
be
what you
awesome.
want, yeah.
I love them.
We could do that.
I do a really good glazed carrot. I'm so white. I cooked the ribs in the microwave.
Ooh.
How did they turn out, Carrie class? You
When
know?
I cook beef
Okay,
ribs,
thank you, Chris.
I bake them for 45 minutes.
Mm.
And then I take them out and I shove them in a crock pot and fill it all the way up with barbecue sauce that I make homemade and let that thing simmer all day long. So delicious.
So delicious. Oh well, your dad bought you all ribeyes. We only went out to eat twice a year. I will, Chris. I'll definitely check it out. We only went out to eat twice a year at
Could always make chicken shawarma.
Thanksgiving and at Christmas time. Yeah, loaded baked potato. Yeah, do you make a good loaded baked
It's hard to
potato?
do a baked potato on a kitchen stadium.
Well, we could get the regular grill. You could work on that if
Oh,
you
yeah,
want.
that's
Wrap
true.
them in foil, fully load them, and cook them up.
Fully load them.
Hey,
Means
thank you,
bacon.
Dixie. Good to see you. That I don't need anything off a bone or out of a show. It's okay.
They are underrated, man. I love beef ribs.
Beef ribs. I like baby back ribs.
Peach cobbler. That's why I can't wait for them peaches to be done. I was gonna request some peach cobbler.
Beef ribs are good. Salt, pepper, and mesquite.
Yes,
smoke.
chef.
I like short ribs prepared the Asian way. They're good. So, once again, if any of you are familiar with coastal California and there's any places that you could recommend that you've eaten before or heard about before, I'm going to be doing the reviews and things going down the coast. So I want to make sure that I cover off some of the legendary places, get the feel for some of these places still in COVID-19 times. As Janet said, it looks like they might put a lockdown on LA County. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, Korean rib. What is that? Kalbi? Kalbi. I like Korean food.
That doesn't make sense, Wendy, but I don't understand that. Where do he sleep? Do alive with you?
That person doesn't even speak proper English. It's trying to pretend to be somebody like from a third world. Why don't you just be a troll and just put it right out there, Wendy? If my daddy was eating steak, so did those kids. If he was so, oh, okay. Well, no wonder. Okay, you got a couple places in San Diego. That's cool. Try cucumber salad for refrigerator. Yeah, we went to. I was down in like Coyote Cafe in Old Town. I don't want to hit that again. I like a
I
good
like some
burger.
orange chicken. I want to find a good place that does a really good orange chicken besides San Francisco's Chinatown.
He might ride roller coaster. I'll never go on a roller
Oh,
coaster again.
yeah, I'll go on some roller
Not
coasters.
me, man. Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. Not me, man. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. So, uh, typically on this trip, one day is going to be for vlogging and walk and talk and things like that. And the next day will be about cinematic capture, and so it'll go back and forth with
I
that.
noticed that, Janet, when I went by the Six Flags. Drive by it all the time I'm working. I'm just like, oh man, why isn't that going? I would pay money right now to go ride those rides.
Go with Janet. She'll be happy to go with you on those.
Mm.
One and done, man. I went with her on the third largest loop roller coaster in the world. I vomited on the back of some kid. I never just. I got PTSD thinking about it because we had greasy breakfast on top of a fifth of Sailor Jerry spiced rum the night before.
Diane used to take me to
You
Cedar
can't,
Point
and you can't,
every year.
and you can't tell the boss, no, I'm not going. You know, so it's not an option. So yeah, let's see if we can blow your wig. I didn't lose my wig there, but I lost my breakfast. So yeah, if you guys, we're only 23 away from the magic 200 thumbs tonight. That would be great. Yeah, we're gonna be around Big Sur. But most of the really scenic things are going to be cinematic captures and some of the towns, but there'll be uh, there's going to be a lot. It's going to be like 80% recorded content and 20% live stream stuff. You just can't do everything on these trips.
Lisa, that's hilarious.
Only the animals are open at Six Flags. I don't know. Yeah, the poor kid, yeah, just flew. It got all over my. I got backsplash on my sweatshirt. I had to buy a sweatshirt and trash can my beautiful white cow Berkeley hoodie I loved.
Where's that at, Exploring Ginger? Because like I said, I've been to Cedar Point where they have the tallest wooden one for a while. They had the tallest metal one for a while, for years, until some other country made one. They had a fastest one there as well. I mean, I love roller coasters.
I will video them. I will, feature them. Uh, I've got some camera apparatus that can probably do a pretty good job on that, but I'm not going to ride. I'm like you, Rosie. Nope. Rather ride in the giant swan on a calm lake. Well, I like it. Six Flags has the haunted Halloween set up there, where you go through and the people all. I enjoy that thing. Okay, I enjoyed the birds and the animals and some of the other. I just don't like roller coaster rides. I like the sky train, the little sky cars that go. I love all that kind of stuff, but I get nothing out of a roller coaster. I get zero thrill out of it. If ethanol is used for hand cleaner to kill coronavirus, I think Muir Woods is you throw through the humongous. Yeah, it's probably like our the one we have up
I
here.
don't think you could. There wasn't a huge tree to walk through when I went to Muir Woods. They were not that big.
I
But they
think
were
you're
super,
thinking
super
about
tall.
Sequoia.
No, that's in Yosemite.
Yeah,
That's
this
not Sequoia either.
up in up here at Armstrong Woods near Guerneville, they have the super huge around
Yeah, that's
trees.
They used to have one that
Yeah.
you could drive through, and then something happened to it.
Hey, Mark, good to see you. He says, love your streams. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think
Hey, Mark.
The moderators and I, along with guests like Dee, have gone a long way to build up a positive base of chat here, where we never get we don't do the drama. I don't mind if other people do, but it's not something that agrees with me anymore. You get queasy. I just got a certain age. There you go, boss. You get to a certain age where you got to think about a detached retina or something. You're
Where's
riding a roller
Joshua Trees?
coaster.
Joshua Tree National Forest?
Joshua trees are up in the high desert, up there.
You got them in
Uh,
Joshua Tree National Forest too.
yeah, a lot of people used ethanol for medication for the years. Oh, pneumatic. Chris says the one you could drive through, I heard, isn't safe to drive through anymore.
No, that's what I was saying. They
Wow.
won't let you drive through it no more.
Why? Because people hit it too much?
I don't know. I can't remember. I read on it like last year when Glenn and I were in Sequoia.
What the hell? That was like one of the legendary drive-through.
But there's like 3 different large
Yeah.
redwood trees that you can drive through in different parks. So
Yeah, the rides at Santa Cruz are closed. It's half of me says just hang it up. Let's go to Sacramento for an overnighter to Sacramento, right? And just the coast. I mean, if rides aren't open, and I don't know. It's been the whole spring and summer of degraded experiences. Las Vegas degraded, right?
yeah,
Now the Pacific Coast degraded.
yeah. I think it did
Uh,
fall down, Janet. I think one of them did. I think there's 2 other ones you can drive through different parks though.
Yeah, there aren't a lot of outdoor drive-in, but they've been doing a pretty good business. Yeah, hell, everything is closed, and it looks like it's moving in that direction again. And I'm not gonna, yeah, come to New Mexico. I might
Mm.
just, maybe we'll just take a buzz bomb trip out to some place and go. I don't know. I'll talk to Dee about that. Okay. Good night, Kev.
We don't have to do the Pacific Coast Highway. That can be
Well,
some other time.
the question is,
It'll
do
always
you
be
want
there.
to see it when it's full on, or do you want to see a half-ass rendition? And it bothers me, like Hearst Castle's closed, the rides at Santa Cruz are closed. Even though I'm not going to ride them, it still makes very cool
Those are
videos.
things I would ride though.
Yeah,
And do.
exactly. It still makes very good videos. So we might come up with a surprise plan or something. Okay.
They're talking about closing down the beaches too,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Drive the PCH from the Golden Gate up into Point Reyes, go to Bolinas and Freestone. That's a good idea, Ninth Element. That's a good idea. I would probably start at Point Reyes
Occasion,
and
Jeff.
or could do
Okay.
some. That's a good idea. I would probably work it backwards. Start in Point Reyes and then work over to Highway 101 there.
I love peach cobbler.
Yeah, that would be good. Bring back the driving and the double feature. Okay, Judy, thanks for stopping by.
See you later, Seattle, Judy.
Yeah, 2020 is the worst, just Saharan dust now. Has anybody experienced that dust? Has anybody noticed that? Y'all are spread all across the North America and the rest of the world. Oh yeah, yard boys always start off good. Hey, we're only 14 thumbs away from the magic 200, guys. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, it would be awesome if we could hit that tonight.
Well, you gotta
That
get a
would be
good
great.
husband, Julie Army Mom, that wants to do it.
Yeah, Chef, I've done videos on the creamery down there. I've got some videos up of visiting. That's a good idea, D. Maybe there's a place around there that we could that you could pitch a tent down there. Yeah, Solano County's on the verge of shutting
I thought
down.
the best place for cheese was Wisconsin.
No, California's got some outstanding cheese. Wisconsin, I think, is quantity cheese. I'm not saying they don't make great artisan cheeses, but there's something special about the air and the grass and the cows that don't get super chilled in the winter time. They make some outstanding cheese there. So Was that? Yeah, it might have been Patricia, but it's the wrong way to go. Okay, take care, Chris. I look forward to seeing those pictures and getting down and visiting you down in New Mexico. There, that would be awesome.
See you later, Nomadic.
That'd be awesome. Laura's gonna be a great artist, and yeah, a lot of places too. Uh, I think he would really like Point Reyes. It's a really cool, laid back town. And that's a good idea to go visit these other little teeny towns on the peninsula. That's a great idea.
As long as there's a big town next to it so I can work.
Uh, I don't know. I don't know.
That's what I look for is big
We
cities.
have
like
1,100 cases. 5 closed, exactly. Exactly. It's very, very disconcerting, the shape of things right now.
1,100's not that bad. How many people live in there? Thousands and thousands.
Yeah, we went from Janet. We went in from Sonoma County from 1,000 to 2,000 in like 2 weeks. So we've been rapidly rising here too. So,
But at the same time, they say
let's play it by ear this week, and then Sunday let's develop a plan. Let's do a little investigating to see if it's even possible to put a tent somewhere. Or do something like that, or to overnight along the way. Let's check it out. Yeah, Point Reyes Blue. Yeah, there's some really great. They used to have great oysters, but one of the oyster companies had to shut down. Their case went all the way to the Supreme Court, and they lost. Indianapolis caused our skies to be brownish. Okay, Becky. Wow. Yeah, one is definitely too many. Ooh, we're only 8 thumbs away from 200. Let's see if we can make it tonight. That would be awesome.
they're saying though, out of all the things that they tested today, only 5% of the people that they're testing actually have the coronavirus.
I don't know. I thought some of the
It's really
latest
not that
for
bad.
the young, it's some 20 to 30% are showing up with it now. So the risk is they turn into spreaders. Yeah, all the shelter in place work, hard work, and it still increases because it was honestly it was a half-ass effort. I guess it's just population movement. It'll be back to New York again and other places. Let the energy, although we had 24 deaths here, I think we've only had 5 deaths here so far. Go cook it, or security at Grayton. It's not going to be here that long, Pocket Change, to do that, to take on that endeavor. And so many of the people that work at these casinos and stuff are coming up with cornholio.
Yeah.
And all that. Florida may be the new hotspot. Hey, Mo in New York City. Hello to you, the great metropolis of New York City. Oh, we're only 5 away. Who will put us over the top? Yeah, so I don't know. I guess we'll just see what the heck happens with our travels and adventures. I don't know. I guess amusement parks, they just don't want people packed in tight. And it's just, what a world.
Yeah, the heat's not bothering this virus.
Obviously now. Yeah, it's not bothering at all.
Oh.
Yeah, we're only 3 away. Who's going to put the magic over the top tonight? I thought lockdown was so medical system can. It was, Leisure. Yeah, Imperial City, California is a hot spot with 23% testing positive. That's why they shut that. That's where Slab City is out in that area. Oh, yay! Johnny says I still have my thumb up. There we go. Your thumb. One more to go. Who's going to be the one? Shout it out if you put. There it is. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that.
I still have my thumbs up. Jeez,
Johnny, you got to pride at her. Come on, get that.
Yeah, I mean, actually, where we went, I don't think there was a protester without a mask in all the protests we went to. I didn't see any. And you go to like Atlanta, when I was watching all the protests in Atlanta, they all had masks. And it's not because they're worried about COVID. They just don't want their face to be seen to the cops. You know, they don't want their face on the news. They don't want to be recognized and known. That's why a lot of these people wore masks.
Yeah, it's English at the only at the table here, Parvash. So have a good one. I don't let people post foreign language stuff in here. You can take your time to translate it to English. Yeah, one more. We'll let Janet be the one on there. So yeah, I object. So it wouldn't be the cause of the spread. Look, I don't even know anymore. I've got this. I'm going to tell you guys about the gear I got tomorrow and what the plan is and why I got it. And Dee and I will be able to talk. There's more things to be done on the Rancho here this week. I like to leave everything like to a T, just done beautifully here, and then you don't have a bit of worry. Cherry bombs are going off. Thank you guys. We crested over 200. Yeah, now we can mass going into the bank. That's what Dee said. How many people are going to walk into banks with black masks on now? It's going to be hard to identify the thug that puts the.
I even went through
You
a
know?
lot of our videos today, and I went through a lot of the old videos I was watching with Lynn and everything, because people were saying the same thing Cheryl's saying, like, no, you're wrong, it's not true, and I still saw the same thing I saw back then. Everybody's wearing a mask.
No, there's no rush. I'm eager to get out there and make road content with you guys, but there's things to do. We'll make it work. I'm not going to throw in the towel on this summer, but we'll just have to see. Yeah, life has changed so much. Exactly. Green light and forgot the yellow light conditions. I went to bank with mask, no problem at all. Oh, thank you, Honey Badger. Thank you, Honey Badger. I appreciate that. Good old chatter and friend of the channel and Boyd community. Thank you, Honey Badger, and a proud vet, United States military vet. Yeah, the new mass culture sinking in, and for me, D, I'll tell you, I'm so used to wearing it. You've seen me now, and there's never a point where, oh shoot, even now you remember your mask. You know.
Only because I can't get in anywhere. I mean,
Plus,
I don't believe in wearing it, to be honest with you.
You do though, because you're in a bit. You're.
I have to.
You have to, but you got a comfortable thing that you can wear now.
Yeah, I can
Right.
breathe in it.
Yeah.
Like that was one thing. My biggest complaint was I could not breathe.
Right.
I felt like I was suffocating when I was wearing it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't help you from getting it. It just helps you from spreading it. So if you don't have it, then there's no point in wearing it.
Yeah. But
I mean,
if they tell me wear it, I'm just gonna wear it.
The only people I've seen not wearing masks, really, majority of the time nowadays, is the police officers. It's almost like they want everybody to get it.
Yeah, there's been some weird mask episodes. At the end of the May, our sheriff for Sonoma County said, he even used the F-bomb to the county board of supervisors. I'm not enforcing this effing mask rule anymore. And he got a lot of blowback for, oh my God, this could contribute. So that 2 days later he reversed himself. But I haven't seen a cop come up to, of course I haven't seen a cop, but stores will tell you. And stores have had people getting beaten up for telling people to put a mask on. It's a bad time to be. People are in a very confrontational mood right now.
Right.
You catch a guy on a bad day, doesn't have his mask, and drove 25 miles to come to the store, and you tell him mask up. This good old boy might have a different idea about what mask up means on that.
Will you be staying at campgrounds while traveling, or do you stay at a campground and you boondock? I don't even think I'll be staying at campgrounds. I'm gonna try to do my best to stay at like parks.
Well, my preference is to boondock, but if I don't have gyms that are open, and let's face it, hotels and things are ridiculously cheap now. Travel is not at a high. There's a lot of people don't want to travel right now, so it's a hard call. It's either you're going to pay $11, $12 to go to a truck stop for a shower, put that into your budget, So you hold your breath a lot. When are the high end ready to wear a runaway? Yeah, that's it, Jacob. The diamond crusted mask coming out for the season. Uh, yeah, it's my one regret about the president. He was not more interactive with. He still hasn't addressed the nation about, just to give some words of, which kind of surprised me. Yeah, the Mendocino coast is great, but the road is a puke road to get up there. Pocket change up to Fort Ross. It's twisting. It's terrible. I mean, I will be vomiting out the door on that. I can imagine Deal. A bike on the slippery roads up there with the mist that comes in on the. Oh man, you go sliding off a 280-foot drop down the side.
Mm. The bike could be done. I have
Yeah,
to get a new one.
you can get good hotel deals, and just D and I we'll get some things. I mean, gradually his road leads back to Michigan, and some stuff you got to take care of up there, and then hopefully by the time he comes back, San Diego will be a little better and a little open down there. When your president doesn't wear a mask, it's true, Rhonda. It's true. I don't give points for being a tough guy, but it's the way it is. Anyway, guys, we've gone to the 2 hour mark, and as usual, number one, thank you, Dee, for sitting in
No
tonight.
problem.
Thank you we got the shine check all up to par electrically. Everything's top flight again. I want to thank Dee. Number two, my moderators for another great night tonight. I love my moderators on this channel. You guys are the absolute best. You've helped keep this chat on a very good direction, which is wonderful. If people want to troll the channel, that's their problem. It's not mine. They come to me. I don't do videos about them and get in their business, but they love the content. What could I tell you? And finally, to you guys out there watching tonight, thank you very much for being here. Yeah, we'll be all set, Patricia. We go to the casino tomorrow night. We'll get some recorded content and get something to eat down there. Maybe do a little bit of a food review if it's open. Make sure we take our precautions and take it from there. It should be could be a fun time tomorrow night. Maybe we'll win a little money.
We'll see.
All right, guys. Thank you, and thank you for another wonderful chat tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.